We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Isotopes. Corbin will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
At the plate, Cliff Floyd, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Ralph Kiner. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
So strike. Riding forward now, Ken Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Pilar, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Paul Molitor.
Digging in now, Paul Molitor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
Digging in, Andrew Jones. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category.
Yeah, and he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Griffey on second. Molitor at first with no outs. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here's the payoff pitch. Pops this one up. France in foul ground, and this will land foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Striding forward, Dale Murphy, and we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Stepping in now, Ty France, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The numbers coming in, he's at 255, 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He homered back in Wednesday's game.
The right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Into the box now, Benito Santiago. He swings and grounds it to short. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. George Brett is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Catfish has the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Brian O'Keefe. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery.
No touchdown. Oh, 2-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Into the box, Catfish Hunter, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Ready for another chance? Cliff Floyd, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Runners are at first and second with one away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
A ball and no strikes.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. Taken in by Brett to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Luis Aparicio, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Aparicio has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
At the plate now, Patrick Corbin, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. So striding in, Ken Griffey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch, and a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Into the box now, Paul Molitor. From the stretch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Here's the 3-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Murphy, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Dale Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now back, the third baseman, Ty France.
Ready now, Ty France. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
0-1 the count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Catfish.
In now, Cavan Biggio, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Biggio, a native Texan. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too low, 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Brian O'Keefe. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hot shot to third. Brett has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Catfish Hunter stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Griffey. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Tampa
So with the
Bay,
fly out there coming on the
baseman,
fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he takes strike two.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in, Benito Santiago. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Strike one to start the at-bat. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Floyd is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. George Brett is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. Pops this one up. Biggio ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Softly on a line to third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Fly ball right down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Another 1-2 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Standing in now, Dale Murphy, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Molitor picks it up while the throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Ty France. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. To first, Molitor scoops it up. Throw won't get him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
He's set. Here it comes. Kevin Biggio comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, When the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
That gets down as one run is in. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, the pitcher complained that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Brian O'Keefe is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1-1 the count. Fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's a pop-up now. Molitor waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to Tampa Bay.
So here now is the pitcher, Catfish Hunter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
The count now at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Molitor.
The first baseman, Paul Molitor.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First offering on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Standing in, Andrew Jones. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Into the box, Joe Morgan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Look out. 2-0 now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In comes the left fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
So now to the plate, Jay Bruce. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Bounce to first. Reined in. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Cliff Floyd. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Griffey comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The center fielder,
one out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
now batting, the left fielder.
Settling in now, Ralph Kiner. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead it 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and up next it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now batting, Louis Aparicio. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And there's out number 2. Alex Gordon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Alex Gordon.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Catfish has the sign. Here's the 0-1. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Joaquin Soria.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 0-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ahmed Rosario. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Paul Molitor. He was a ground out victim last time up. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate now, Andrew Jones, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. In now, Joe Morgan. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Brian O'Keefe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. To the plate now, Catfish Hunter. Comes set with the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Brett is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Cliff Floyd. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. O'Keefe rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up when you see a 3-run lead.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Aparicio gloves it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Ralph Kiner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Settle for just the one. Now to the plate, Jay Bruce. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Bullet back up the middle. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Bruce around the bag, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Benito Santiago. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 2, the count to Santiago. No one out with a runner at second. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Mariano Rivera takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Mariano Rivera.
At the plate, George Brett. Fouled away. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. 0-1 count, and the pitch. In the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dilo, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Rivera stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. Has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. At the plate, Ken Griffey, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off back there.
And this is down for extra bases, and with two outs, this might get them all home. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, Gero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Trevor Richards takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Standing in now, Andrew Jones. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Murphy's on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Hey, heading into the ninth, I'm sure that the odds of them coming back to win this one had to be about slim to none. But they didn't try to get all 4 runs back with one swing or one at bat. They just got to work, and the next thing you know, they score 4 to win the darn thing. All I can say is, wow.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Isotopes get their 20th home win this year. Joaquin Soria wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 16 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. for the Rays. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.